Okay. I mean, can't even fall. And my mom is not here. You see, it's safe. Okay, we have some chips and alcohol, of course. I mean, not of course, but it's just how it is. You can also see the inside from here. We can't descend, but I will do it later. And else nothing here. So yeah, so let's just check it out. From the inside. Okay, the what is it? The idle on. So, or something like that. Okay, there's a bedroom. Cool. Pick up letter. A very long letter, of course. I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat. It's a romantic thought. Living right on the water. But don't you suppose it might be a bit small for both of us and two children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We are still here, waiting for the heat to die down. While I'm excited to start a new life afresh, I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react, with all they have already been through? What do you suppose my parents will think, and us just disappearing? My poor mother, she's already a loss. She already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way? Helen. Yeah, sure, she's actually the reasonable one. And did this Pierre do this kind of heated, let's say?
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You
Well.
wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow.
True.
So, this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
In a boat? One where we were really rich. One where you and Dad were still together. Let's say the rich thing.
One where we were really rich, and you could fix up the Andromeda and make every play there amazing?
Tess.
And we could keep Grandma's house and make it all perfect, like better than it's ever been?
There's no way to that reality from here.
Well, but it's nice to dream about, you know. So what about this photo? Is this Grandma?
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Which is not
Maybe
your
you were
father.
just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father?
Yeah.
Hmm. I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
That's cool. I mean, she is very sexily dressed in this picture, so... Okay. It's none of my business. Anything else except this one? Gentleman. The magazine for men. Gentleman. A 12-page pictorial on the girls of Iceland. Novella Istanbul by Night by author Richard Wolpe. Winter Campus Fashions. Gentleman interviews director J.R. Ritter. Fictions by Rick Baker Norris and Robert Stewart. Humor by Hal Quinn and Ken McKay. Okay, so you are into this kind of picture, huh?
Wow. Cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
You don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that. Like...
Never mind.
Never mind. And I think it was fringed jackets.
The winter campus fashions in 1968?
And patterned tights. But really, put that down.
Sure. I mean, I get where she's coming from, but I'm kind of curious to read it. I mean, I can't read it, but still. So, yeah. Let's check everything else. I thought I could grab the fedora, but, well, I guess that's a no. Then let's check out everything else. Like this door.
Locked. This must be where the money is.
Yeah, sure.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow. All right, pretty sturdy.
Yeah, so I will just try to open it somehow else. Pierre's office. Whatever's in there could blow the lid off this whole thing. Of course, it's locked, because nothing's ever easy. Yep, so I guess we have to check everything out. Else, first, like this thing, he's really into fishing, that's fine. Pick up the captain's hat.
Boy,
Oh.
really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
Good questions. I don't think so, but we also have a lighter and sunglasses, which looks cooler than the sunglasses I had before from Grandma. Okay, we have a pencil, that's fine. We have binocular.
Whoa. Nobody to spy on now.
I mean, can I still look into it? No. Opto Lake, Ontario, August 2nd, 1968. Received from Mr. Pierre Lawrence 3,000 in exchange for a houseboat in Idle On. Okay, so this cost 3,000, it's not that much. I thought the boat would be much more expensive. But then you think about it, it's 1968, so I guess this is kind of expensive.
$3,000? For a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
I guess a little.
A little? Only $3,000 for a boat you can live on? It's a house and a boat. That's two whole things for just $3,000. Some people don't even have one thing.
It does seem like he probably got a pretty good deal.
Do you think the boat had something wrong with it?
Maybe Pierre just drove a hard bargain.
I don't know. But yeah, 3,000 sounds very little. But as I said, this is back then in 1868, so... Ashtray, sure, mug. This looks a cute mug. Good morning. Another mug, the same one. And this mug, and this mug. Okay, then we have this, we have this, we have that. I think we can go downstairs from here. No, we can't. But there's a piece of paper here. Almost missed that. Troll expense. Dinner burger for $3. Okay, everything is much more cheaper back there, huh? Lunch for 6, motel for 8. How can everything be so cheap?
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people
Yeah.
just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
At least this guy's very cheap, I guess. Yeah, you know, you eat dinner for $3, but then you drink for 18. So yeah, I think you drink quite a lot. Maybe a bit too much. Maybe that's the reason why Grandma left, because you're an alcoholic. Who knows? I mean, we can already see there's bottles over bottles lying everywhere. But yeah, the only thing we can do is going down and trying to go into Pierre's office. Again, another bottle, another alcohol. Okay, someone is evil. I guess it's me. Pick up hat. Ooh, a flare gun. Can I shoot it?
Dodge this.
Yep, still a kid. And then you said it's awful that we killed Bambi's mom. Just like Silent Hill. Just like Swamp of Sadness. Check out those trees. This is Silent Hills because Swamp of Sadness I don't know. Let me actually look it up. Swamp of Sadness. Swamp of Sadness. It kind of looks like Swamp of Sadness, but let's say Silent Hills because this is the one I know. So yeah, let's check me out. Then I just have open Instagram, sorry. Okay, I'm just checking some Insta of my friends. Sorry about that. I just got a notification. I had to check it because you have a full jacket on. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, let's get back to business. And with business, I mean this game. So let's just like Silent
Just
Hills.
like Silent Hill.
What?
Oh, it's this video game we played at Francine's house. It's a horror game. She really likes that stuff.
Seriously, Tess? You're thinking about video games right now?
It's foggy in the game.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not about gaming. It's just like this looks like the scenery. But actually, when I check this picture without this Swamp of Sadness, it looks more like that. But I don't want to pick that. I just want to see what she's talking. What she has something to say about Silent Hills. But apparently nothing. So yeah, let's check everything out. We can't really go upstairs, of course. Okay, life jacket. It's always good to have some. Not that this boat is going anywhere soon. Oh, there's a present. Can I open this drawers? Because I see a present.
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
I guess you're hoping for us to come. But I see a present, but I can't pick it up. Well, I guess this will have to stay then. But I mean, at least we see that he prepared a room for us both. So he was really thinking this might work, so... But it turned out it didn't, so... Yeah. It's a shame, I guess. But else nothing to check, nothing to touch here. I mean, he even brought present, so... At least he was thinking about it. Oh, he had some thought about it, but yeah. Oh, again a huge letter, let me read it. Please don't go on about the silly idea in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we will have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the top of her head to follow. No matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy. Treasured friendship I've held since I was a girl. My relationship with my parents and siblings. Satisfying work where I get to help people. My children to grow up in a loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are things you can't... these are the things you ask me to give up. And for what? Isolation? An unfamiliar place? A leaky boat? Money to spend? On what? What does it matter if everything else is lost? Helen. Yep, okay, Helen was really reasonable, and it's not, and she definitely don't want to run off. At least now we know.
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah. Not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
Fishing, I guess.
Learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
Sacre bleu. But yeah, else nothing here, and yeah, now it's pretty clear why they did move. This is a hell of a dirty bathroom. And a dirty shower. But I don't expect anything else, to be honest. And here we have the kitchen. Quite a big kitchen. If you think about it, it's just a lunchbox, really. Sure, nothing here. Nothing of interest here. This boat is quite big, to be honest. And it's just 3,000, so it is quite cheap. Check the newspaper. Robbers hit again in Porton. Locals and state police are looking for a group of thieves who made off with an undisclosed amount of cash taken from Kleinman. Okay. Guys. Conspiracy theory. Maybe this guy's money is stolen. Or was stolen. Because there's, I mean, just from the view of a game. Why should they add those newspaper into the game before the robberies if this has no connection with the game at all? So, kind of, let's say I wouldn't be surprised if he's really the thief who still stole the money. But yeah, let's just read more about it. With an undisclosed amount of cash taken from Kleiman Clothiers in the Bulgari Saturday night. According to the state police, the men broke into the store around 1:20 a.m. They dismantled the store safe, taking the money back before fleeing. There were no witnesses. We are encouraging local businesses to deposit all cash to their banks at the end of each business day, said Officer Randall Weston to the Portland police. Until the blogger have been apprehended, it's too risky to leave any money in the store overnight. Michigan State Police have set up an anonymous tip line for any information of the identity of the thieves.
The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber. Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him.
Yeah.
What?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
I'm not sure if
they
this is
didn't
cool.
rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware, I think.
No,
You
yeah,
think?
I
Listen,
think
it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you think Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
On second
On
thought,
second thought, maybe not. Grandma Helen was too smart to get involved in something like that.
yeah. But yeah, this is maybe he was the bank robber, a robber. I mean, it would make sense, kind of. And having all those knives here lying around isn't really helping at all. And I don't know why I pick up every single things I can find here. Because there's for sure nothing in the oven. Because I'm just trying to pick up everything that might or might not causing a not discussion, but a talk with my mom, you know? Pip's coffee. 4-cent coffee. This is quite cheap. Why everything is so cheap? Can I just live in 1868? 1868, yeah. 1868, where you can eat the dinner for $3. What's a ledger? Okay, date, credit, cash, general supply, lunch, postcard, boat, alarm, groceries, whiskey, wine, supplies, a craps game, groceries, boat supplies, ground coffee, wine, bedding, clothes, slow down, cash, whiskey, crabs, poker, lunch. Your life doesn't sound that nice, to be honest.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, like, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
Little house of the river. But yeah, it looks like you're spending a lot of money for a lot of things. And this guy has the money, so it's still not good, but at the end of the day, it's his money. Maybe it's not his money, maybe he stole it, but yeah. What I'm trying to say is that, yeah, this guy could afford it with the financial situation he was currently in, so just let this guy be. Yeah, so many alcohol. I can't even imagine drinking all of those alone. I mean, for sure, I do drink alcohol with once in a while, you know, on the weekend with friends when I'm going outside. But I never drink alone. I think I've never tried. Ooh, a flashlight. But yeah, I mean, drinking alone sounds so depressing. Why? It's no fun in drinking alone. The whole reason of drinking is because of the company, you know? I mean, what's the reason to drink if there's and do stupid shit if no one sees that you're doing this stupid shit? That then you're just wasting your time and money and energy for something that no one will know. Again, this guy is really into alcohol. Huh? I mean, maybe it's a good thing that yeah, that they are not together.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on whiskey.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Jeez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen,
Fair
let's
point.
just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Sure. So let's pick up the key.
Ha!
Guess this is the key to his office, I guess. But still, I will check out everything first before I go back there. I can pick up the megaphone.
Attention, Oh, man, what? This doesn't work. Should have seen that coming.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, this guy definitely has a problem. But it's not my problem, so I just here checking out his history. Okay, and he's also smoking. Great! Because one thing is not bad enough. We have to do the other thing as well. What's next? Drugs? But nothing around. Okay, what's here? Outside? Nothing? Cool. do you say, dead? I hope you're not really dead. Okay. But yeah, nothing here. I didn't even saw this letter, to be honest. And the only thing we can do is open this door. And yeah, this is what we will do, I guess. But I think before we do that, this is a very good point to stop here. I know, again, a cliffhanger, sorry. just like the last session when I stopped right before we went into the van, and now we stop right into, we open the door of Pierre's office. But yeah, this is just how it is. Just from the timing and from the amount of recording that I make, it makes sense to stop here. And also this, I feel like this will kind of keep you engaged for the next session, so this is also cool. So yeah, I would say that we can just stop right here. We have checked a lot, and now we know that this potentially our real grandfather, I mean, what do you mean real grandfather, like the grandfather by blood, is the alcoholic smoker that is maybe a robber, a burglar, I mean. Yeah, not really the best situations to be from what we have get right now, but we will probably learn more about if we go through this door. But yeah, as I said, this we will do in the next sessions. And of course, as usual, if you like this Let's Play and like this journey with all the twist and plot twist and whatnot, please consider to leave a like. I will appreciate that a lot. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss what's behind this door. And with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful time and see you in the next episode of Open Roads. Bye.